name is Mason Small.
Hi, I'm Madison Kroll.
Okay, it's nice to meet you. So what brings you in here today?
Well, I went to my parents because I've been struggling a lot with balancing basketball and school, and I just kind of feel overwhelmed all the time. And I've been pushing my friends away. I'm having a lot of mental breakdowns because I just don't know how to handle it all.
Okay, so how long has this been going on for you?
It's been since season started, so November-ish. Preseason it wasn't too bad because we didn't have practice all the time, but now we do, and now we have games, and it's just a lot more intense.
Okay, so about how often do you say that you'd be like feeling this way, like all the time?
Majority of the time, yeah.
Okay. So when does your basketball season end?
It ends hopefully late March because we want to keep playing for a long time, but I want it to get better before then so I'm not so worked up all the time.
All right, before we jump into the rest of that and talk about that, just gonna go over like kind of what we're doing here today. So we're gonna be talking about, your problems and what you're going through. And that'll take about 7 to 10 minutes just today. The purpose of this meeting today is just to kind of just learn more about you and what you're going through, and hopefully we can figure something out today. So what we talk about today is just between you and I, unless I feel that it puts you or someone else in danger. Just confidentiality stuff. Is there any questions you have today?
So you won't tell my parents anything that I say here?
No, not unless I would tell you before.
Okay.
If I had any concerns about that.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna get to know you a little bit better. Where are you from?
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, so.
Pretty big town.
Yes, very big town.
Okay.
I went to a really big high school. I had 650 kids in my class.
Oh
so,
wow, okay.
Yeah.
So what is your major here at USD?
I major in social work and then I minor in psychology.
Okay. And what do you plan on doing with that?
I want to get my child specialization. I want to get into kind of the family part of social work. I'm really far ahead because of the credits I came in with from high school. So I take really hard classes, so that's part of where the stress comes from.
Okay, so what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman here, but I'm in junior school-wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any like particular reason you chose your major, or?
One of my friend's moms is a social worker, and she's really busy. She actually never is able to make a lot of my friends' games, but like she loves what she does, and she would tell me stories without obviously giving up any personal information, but she told me, and the way that she talked about it made me want to do it, so.
Okay. So how long ago was that?
I didn't know all of high school. It was my senior year. She was a freshman, so then I met her mom when she joined the basketball team, and yeah.
Pretty recently?
Very recently,
Okay,
yes.
But you still like it?
Yes, I love it.
Okay, sweet, okay. Do you have like a lot of friends that came here with you from Omaha?
No, I actually do not have any. I know a couple like from the Omaha area, none from my high school though, no.
Okay. So let's talk about your feelings now with all your stuff going on. So could you like describe how that makes you feel?
I get really overwhelmed, and when I do, I choose to not tell anyone about it because I live with 3 other girls who are going through the same thing. They're all on the basketball team. They all are doing school and basketball at the same time. And like I don't want to put any extra on them. So it just finally got to a point recently where I called my parents and I was crying and I was like, I just can't do it. And they told me that I needed to come here and talk about it, or I needed to find another adult that was there because it was hard for them to help me from Omaha. Like they couldn't do a lot, and like I just feel stressed, overwhelmed, sometimes sad because I just don't think I can do it all. and I don't want to let anyone down because there's a lot of people counting on me here and at home, or that's how I feel at least. I don't know if that's actually the case, but so I just don't want to let anyone down, so I kind of feel like I'm just tiptoeing around trying not to make a mistake, and it stresses me out.
Do you feel like anyone else on the team could be going through?
Yes, I feel like my roommates probably do, but they don't talk to me about it, and I don't talk to them about it. I wouldn't be surprised if other people were, but also the seniors, they seem to have everything together. So I don't know if it's just something that when I'm older, or like as I am here longer, I'll get used to, but it just like in the moment just feels like it's never gonna go away and it's never gonna get better, so.
And maybe that could be it. I feel like maybe it's new, you're not used to it. The seniors have been here, they've been through the whole thing, so. Do you think that, are you pretty good friends with any of the seniors?
Yes, I am actually very close with 2 of them, so.
Okay, so do you think that maybe if you were to talk about how you're feeling with them?
Yeah, I've never thought about getting vulnerable with them because like I'm close with them basketball wise, and like we talk about basketball and like stuff out, like we never talk about what's bothering us really, like it's always like what's going well or what we're excited for, and it just feels like I don't want to have any of those sad or dull conversations with them to like bring down the mood, so I would try, but it makes me a little bit nervous too.
Okay, and yeah, like you said, with the other freshmen going through the same thing, I could see that being possibly beneficial, talking to them. Is there any, tell me like what your end goal is, I guess, with this whole thing.
With like improving, like with getting like less stress, I just want to be able to, I think I want to get more organized. I think I just need to find a way to get more organized and to put, you know, maybe if it's like a to-do list or get a planner or something like that to just kind of get my brain so it's not all jumbled all the time and I'm not worried about everything all the time and stressed out. I think that that's the biggest goal, is to find what is helpful to get me organized.
Yeah, I think a planner would be a fantastic idea. It'd help you stay organized and you could plan stuff out according to what works for you. Maybe that could reduce your feeling of being overwhelmed, and it would be a good starting place.
Just hit 8 minutes.
So, I guess if you have anything else to add, I feel like we got kind of a lot accomplished today. A good starting spot.
I feel like I've said a lot today, and I already feel overwhelmed with what I said, so I would be okay if we just plan for another time for me to come back and talk about more.
Yep. I was just gonna ask if you'd like to do a future meeting other times.
I really would. It felt good to talk about it and to get it off my chest.
Okay, so we talked about getting a planner, maybe possibly talking to an upperclassman or your peers. Do you have any questions? Any feedback?
No.
Feeling better today?
Yeah, I'm already feeling better, yeah.
Okay. That works for me.